This is an overview of Safir and Zeniq. Safir being the marketing arm and Zeniq the technology arm of the business. The key mission here is to integrate the traditional financial system with the new financial system. That includes both cryptocurrency, digital assets, and commodities. Companies based in Dubai, and one of the key strategic partners is the royal family. And their aim is to put Dubai on the blockchain as the very first smart city. There are three main categories of products. The first is blockchain tech, and that includes blockchain and cryptocurrency exchanges and tokenization. The second category is energy tech, where we're looking at alternative energy sources. And the third category is health tech, which is looking at alternative health products. The first health product is called iFiber. It is a nanofiber. It's like a mat or a duvet, which you sleep on. And it has the effect of reflecting your own radiation, because each person's radiation is unique, just like a fingerprint. And that helps with back pain, sleep, and helps the body heal itself. The second product is on the blockchain tech. And here we're looking at a minting hub. It's almost like a money printing machine, because it will mint Zeniq coins for you for the next 15 to 20 years. And there are various options that you can look at. The first option would be the hub, the Zeniq hub. A full hub would cost you €1,499. You can also get the hardware version, which is €1,998, which is very much like a tablet, and you'll be able to do all your minting online with the tablet. There are also additional what are known as farms, housing hubs, which goes up from 2 hubs right up to 256 hubs. And then for those who want to come in at a lower rate without having to get a full hub, you can get a portion of a hub. You can get half a hub for €800, a quarter hub for €450, an eighth of a hub for €250, 16th hub for €150, and the very bottom end of the scale is a 1/32 of a hub. You're sharing this hub with 32 other people for only €100. Each hub obviously will mint you coins daily. The Zeniq coins will be minted and will go into your back office or onto your Zeniq app when they are minted on a daily basis. Now, the world is moving in a new direction, and those people who are involved with digitization, blockchain technology, and tokenization are going to be at the forefront in the future. We're looking at the Zeniq coin, which, as I said, will be minted daily for you for the next 15 to 20 years. It is a coin that has an ecosystem linked to it. There's a limited number of coins. There's only 660 million coins that will ever be minted. And we're expecting a huge appreciation in the price of the coin for many different reasons. Firstly, there's a limited number of hubs and minting power. And once those are sold, there will be no further allocations. There's an annual halving and a sales halving, which reduces the supply of the coins. And there's also a profit distribution from the exchange, as the coins that are purchased will be burnt or destroyed. And that'll also increase the value of the coin. We're also looking at tokenization of Zeniq projects and collaborations with other partners. I mentioned the halving process, and just like Bitcoin, the Zeniq coin is going through a halving process. There's a time halving, which means that every year there's a 50% reduction in the mining rate, and that is implemented on a weekly basis. There's also a sales halving, and every 1,000 hubs that are sold, there's a percentage less coins that are minted per day. So the people that are in at the moment, or who are going to be in within the next few years, will be at an advantage because they will get, or they will be minting at a much higher rate than any of the other coins. Okay, the Zeniq exchange is a decentralized exchange. It's going to have some of the best exchange rates, very low costs, and very low fees. And there's also going to be an advantage to people who use a Zeniq coin to do transactions. Another very important feature is the Euro coin, and you'll be able to transfer funds anywhere in the world and any amount, from a couple of euros up to, millions of euros at a cost of only 1 euro cent. And that is a fixed transaction fee. The exchange will also have not only the Zeniq coins, but there'll be tokens from other projects and also digitized assets and commodities that will be around. The objective for the Zeniq exchange is to be one of the top exchanges top 10 within the next 3 years. The Zeniq exchange also is going to be using the fees to purchase Zeniq coins and to burn them or to destroy them. So they will reduce the supply, and that'll also increase the demand for the coin. The Zeniq app has only just been launched. You can download that from the Play Store, and we are going to have both fiat and crypto transactions done on that app. We'll also be able to exchange for other cryptocurrencies, other fiat currencies, and it's also going to be a platform where we can stake various tokens and generate a passive income. This will also be an online wallet on your smartphone, and it'll also link in with the Zeniq hub for the minting of coins. It's very easy to use, so it'll be mass adoption of the app. Now, the tokenization market is what we are aiming for. It's estimated that this market will grow to $24 trillion within the next 5 or 6 years. And that's huge when you consider that Google, it's 74 times bigger than Google and 285 times bigger than Coca-Cola. And this is an emerging market that's going to really take off very strongly. So why would we want to tokenize? Well, one of the reasons is that we would like to help finance projects. It could be building projects, it could be alternative energy projects. And tokenization is very much like the issue of shares in a company, and to help raise funds for various projects. The only difference here is that anything can be tokenized, and it's going to create huge savings, and also both in time and in money, and it's going to be transparent because everything is stored on the blockchain. So what can be tokenized? Well, real estate. It could be huge project or companies who are doing property development. It could be alternative energy systems such as solar and wind power. It could be creative items such as art and antiques. And in fact, it could be just about anything. There's no limit to what can be tokenized. If we look at our ecosystem, we're looking at a whole 360-degree system. We've got the Zeniq hubs, which will give the members the opportunity to mint the Zeniq coins every day for the next 15 to 20 years. There'll be the Zeniq swap, which will give members the opportunity to swap Zeniq coins with any other coins on the app. There will be a debit card that's going to be issued later this month to members in Europe, and towards the end of the year, it will go to other countries. The Zeniq, or the staking of various tokens on the Zeniq app will create passive income for its members. The Zeniq app is also going to be a decentralized wallet where the various digital items and tokens can be stored. The decentralized exchange means that it's going to be owned by the membership. If you own Zeniq coins, you are a member or a part owner of the decentralized Zeniq exchange. The decentralized blockchain is where we've now got a multi-blockchain. Unlike most other cryptocurrencies, they have their own native blockchain, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron. And if you send your coins to the wrong blockchain, you could lose your coins altogether. So this is a new innovation in the cryptocurrency space with the opportunity to operate on the blockchain with any coin or token. The tokenization projects, as I've mentioned, is really going to take us to the new level. And the NFTs is also going to be part of that tokenization. And we have our own smart chain as well. This is really what we're looking at in terms of long-term strategy. It really is a masterpiece because we have on the right-hand side the blockchain and members participating in the exchange, owning the exchange. As I mentioned earlier, any fees that are generated on that exchange will be used to purchase Zeniq coins, and those coins will be destroyed and taken out of the system. So we're reducing the supply, and by buying the Zeniq coins, we're increasing the demand, and that can only have a positive influence on the price of the Zeniq or the value of the Zeniq coin. On the other side, on the left-hand side, we're looking at the whole tokenization process, which will also have a major impact on the Zeniq coin and also on the Zeniq exchange. Now I want to look at some of the strategic cooperations we are looking at, these 7 or 8 projects that are likely to come in before the end of this year. The first one we looked at was Tupan, and this is a company that is out to save the planet, and they are backing their coin with a cubic meter of the Amazon jungle, and they would like to save the jungle. It is also the first company that's been regulated by or approved by the SEC in America, which is a great achievement because the regulations are very strict in the USA. Now, the project that I want to look at is Zeniq. They have, the intention is to create the Uber-style model for private jet aviation industry. And just like the same way that the Uber or the Lyft concept works, where you can press a button on your phone and order a car to come and pick you up and take you to a destination, you'll be able to do the same thing using Zeniq in the future, where the a private jet will be there to pick you up and take you to your destination. Now, there are about 350,000 private jets that are lying idle at the moment, mainly by the rich and famous, and they will be used to as an Uber model to come and help take people from A to B at a much more affordable rate. One of the opportunities we have with Zeniq and the Zeniq token is the ability to stake. Now, staking is very similar to investing in a fixed deposit, but it has 2 major differences. The first one is that it pays you out a staking reward every single day. And the second one is the Zeniq token is going to be appreciating over time so that your capital is growing and your return on growing capital is also growing. So it gives us a double-edged sword in terms of generating a passive income for the future. Now, just to give you an example, if you took 1,000 Avenoc tokens, the value at the moment is about 33 euro, that would cost you about 330 euro or 6,000 Rand. If you decided to stake these 1,000 Avenoc tokens for 15 years, and assuming that the price of the Avenoc token is going to appreciate by 50% per year, you will, after 15 years, have accumulated 2,650 tokens, and each token would be valued at 144.50 euro. So your return would then be 382,938 euro, which is over 6 million Rand. So that's a very good return over a 15-year period. You could look at it over a shorter period, for example, 10 years, but at the end of 10 years, you would have accumulated 37,728 euro, which is was just over 600,000 Rand. So you decide on the number of tokens you would like to stake and also the staking period that you would like to look at. You can also purchase the Avenoc tokens at the moment if you wanted to collect them on Uniswap. That's if you're going to be buying a big quantity, because it's on the Ethereum blockchain, so it can be quite expensive. The token exchange, the P2P, B2B exchanges, also you could purchase the tokens there. And you will soon be able to purchase the tokens, the Avenoc tokens, on the Zeniq app. Now let's just have a look at the staking rewards. As I mentioned, its time frame is 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years. And really, the longer you stake, the better it is. If you look at the first line, that is the normal staking return. But if you look at the second line, this is for Safir members who would just need to scan the QR code in the back office to qualify for those returns. The nice thing about it also is that you can also introduce this to any other customer. That is a person who's not a member of Safir, and they would then get 100% more return on the staking rewards. So it makes it a great incentive for people to actually use the QR code in your back office to make sure that when they are staking the coins, then therefore they would get 3% after 1 year, 15% after 3 years, 37.5% after 5 years, 100% return after 10 years. And after 15 years, it will be 165% or 11% per year. The nice thing about it, as I mentioned, is that the rewards are paid out every day. And in order to ensure that you don't have unnecessary fees when you do get the staking rewards, they'll be paid into an NFT or a voucher. And you can actually withdraw or compound your staking rewards so that you're building up a bigger capital for the future. So what does it mean for the Zeniq coins? The more the higher the number of Avenoc coins that are staked, the greater impact this will have on the value of the Zeniq coin. Now there's a new compensation plan, well, it's been revised. There's a uni level, which pays up to 15 levels. The first level is actually increased from 9% to 10%, and you can see the other levels that you would get paid on. The second one is the career benefits, and here we're looking at earning two things: one once-off bonus and a monthly bonus for 6 months. But there's two requirements. You've got to have a certain number of direct referrals and a certain total sales volume in your team. And that sales volume is cumulative. It's never flushed. Now, for example, let's look at the first rank, which is Ruby. You need to have 7 direct referrals and a total team sales volume of 10,000 euro. You will then get two benefits. The first benefit would be 300 euro, and then a monthly bonus of 1 share. And I'll explain what the shares are a little later. To get to double Ruby, you would need to have 12 direct referrals and a total team volume of 20,000 euro. And again, you would get two benefits. The first would be 600 euro, and you would also get 2 shares that's paid to you for the next 6 months. And you can move your way through the different ranks until you get to the double gold diamond. Here you need 19 direct referrals, 50 million euro total sales volume, and you would get a once-off bonus of 2.5 million euro. That's about 40 million rand. And you would earn 500 shares every month for a 6-month period. Now, this is how it works. The shares are calculated on the total global sales, and 10% goes into the bonus pool. And then that's split amongst the members who qualify for the different shares. Now, this is how the staking volume would be calculated in terms of the compensation plan. If you staked for just 1 year, you would only qualify for 20% of the contribution to the compensation plan. 3 years would give you 40%, 5 years would give you 60%, 10 years 80%, and 15 years 100%. Now, I just want to explain how that would work, and we'll just give an example of the 5-year and the 15-year. 5-year being 60% and 15 years being 100%. So, for example, say somebody was in your team was going to stake 1,000 euro for 5 years. Now, 5 years, as I mentioned, gives you 60%. So, for example, in terms of the compensation plan, you're entitled to 10% of the staking value. 10% of the 1,000 euro gives you 100 euro. But as you're only getting 60%, you would get 60. On the second level, you would qualify for 7%, which would be 70 euro, but 60% of 70 is actually 42 euro. On the third level, you get 5% of the 1,000 euro, which would have been 50 euro, but 60% of that is 30 euro. So this goes on for 15 levels. This is just the first 3. So let's now look at somebody who is going to stake for 1,000 euro and for 15 years. That gives you 100%. And just remember that even your own staking counts towards your sales volume. So again, let's look at the 10%. You're getting 100 euro. You're getting 100% of that, which gives you 100 euro. Second level, you're getting 7%, which gives you 70 euro, which gives you 70 euro. On the third level, you're getting 5%, which is 50 euro, and 100% gives you 50 euro. So you can see that the staking is going to have a huge impact on your sales volume in your team, and also in terms of promoting ranks and promoting income that can be generated from the staking, not just from the sale of the products. So with that, what we can do is just wish you a very good flight and sustainable rewards, because you're earning not only from the products that are sold in the tech, the blockchain tech, and the health tech, and the energy tech, but you're also going to be earning passive income from the staking rewards. Now, the Zeniq is the very first project with this staking model, and that will be duplicated for future products. So we're going to see huge volumes that are generated in the future. So with that, I wish you every success with the business. Thanks very much.